Previously on Trove 1, we left out for a weekend expedition. We had to set up camp in the dark. In the morning, we drove down some beautiful dirt roads and enjoyed the fall colors. After that, we came to a historic homestead, and that's where we left off, exploring the homestead. Nobody lives here.
Why did people move? Why did people move?
Don't run. Somebody is hungry. They'll be like, no. Bye-bye.
Some big old rocks.
Look at him, Josh.
Yep. Look how big those rocks are. Stand over there next to that. So you can see how big those are. Yeah. Look at that. That's a huge rock. Big old rocks.
My neck is cramping.
Especially up there. That'd been a lot of work. It's interesting seeing historical places like this and thinking what it might have been like living in a home like this and scratching out a living in this valley. After exploring the homestead, we continued on down the road. Soon we crossed the Buffalo River. There's very little water at this time of year due to lack of recent rains. Shortly after that, we came across an old church and another old barn. I love this barn. This field is beautiful. Just a very, very nice barn. And it's been fixed up a little bit. They maintained it, kept it fixed up. Used to have a bunch of cables holding it up, and they've since reinforced some of it. Somebody broke the wire open here. Not supposed to do. And an amazing place to play in the hay as a little kid, I would imagine. Bunch of stalls in here. Beautiful old barn. This is one of the coolest things about this barn. This old basketball goal. Bent. You can tell that thing's old. I can't help but wonder, with the church right there and the old barn here and the basketball goal, how many after church basketball games were played while families are having potlucks and kids come over here and play basketball on this dirt, and sounds like a really good time. Love it out here. This is one of the many beautiful fields in the valleys surrounding the Buffalo River. After enjoying this, we continued down the road, a little bit nervous knowing that our next road was supposed to be steep and somewhat treacherous.
Shall not recommended.
So you see this sign? You know it's about to get very interesting. We'll see if we can make it up this road or not. This road used to not be maintained, but recently they've done some serious maintenance on it. There used to be, this spot was a really bad mud spot. I remember it because it would get rutted out with huge ruts. And when it was muddy, you couldn't hardly get up it. But they have seriously built this road up, which is kind of nice because it's a pretty drive. We're starting to climb here. See these big rocks right by the road. But this road is so much better than it used to be. It's still steep, but it's not all rocky and rutted and terrible shape.
Actually, that might be a mule, technically.
Looks like a mule. That's a pretty horse there. See the horse, Skitty? All right, we made it through all those back roads. It was great scenery, good roads, had a lot of fun out there. But we are now gonna go hiking, and we are at the Center Point to Goat Bluff Trail. So we got the kids, we're gearing up, getting all our food and water and everything. And we're gonna see if we can do this trail with the kids. It's about 6 miles. I'm talking to the phone. Anybody watching the video? We're gonna go start hiking this. We'll see if we make it through the whole thing or not. And the end is a very high bluff, so we'll have to be really careful if we go out on that portion with the kids. But regardless, the scenery's nice, the weather's nice, so we're gonna head out. Ready? Ready, Freddy. Please note, we would not recommend taking children on this trail. All right, let's go. You look so excited right now. We'll see how you look when you get back. Yep, maple tree. They're so red. Here's a sumac. He's not moving.
He twitched when they blew at him. Behind you.
See you, Gideon. Somebody got tired already. And we're getting to a steeper part. We'll just have to climb back up this later, no big deal. A little bit muddy here. You can see where all the horses have been through here. We're approximately halfway down, I think, judging by my map. Somebody's tired. So we've worked our way down in here. Most of the trail is downhill, as we've been told, and now we're kind of following along some rocks here, and I think we're getting pretty close to the actual bluff line. So we'll see there. We're gonna have to be real careful with the kids, but this is a cool area down here. I like it. I like rocks. Ugh. And this one's been sleeping the last 45 minutes probably. Yep, he's talking about something. I'm not sure what. Oh yeah, pretty. See how far you can see out through there?
Yeah, I can see all the way down over to there. That's probably 100 miles.
Okay. Be really careful through here and stay away from the edge. No sudden movements. Yeah, we don't want to fall here. That would be very bad. Because you see how far down that is?
Yeah.
It's a long ways down.
I'm trying to keep you away from the edge.
Yep. Keep me away from the edge too.
I'm trying to keep myself close to rocks so I can keep you away from the edge as much as I can.
This is pretty awesome out here. Be very, very careful though.
I can get close to the rocks, the farther I'm going. Okay. I'm going too close. I think some.
Andy, did you see them down there? Yeah.
I'm going to keep you away from the edge. I'm going to keep you away from the edge. I'm keeping you away from the edge. I'm still going to keep you away from the edge.
Okay.
Because I don't want you to fall. Because I can get your axe. Come on, good boy, good.
We're all refueled, ate a little lunch on the bluff, then came up the trail a little ways and ate some more lunch because Sarah's getting nervous with the kids on the edge of the bluff. And sitting there too long with the kids, they'd start getting restless, and it's not a good place for restless kids. It's also basically uphill the rest of the way, just the way we came in. So it'll take a little while. We'll have to make a few stops with the kids more than likely because of the steepness, but we'll make it. All right, we made it back. How was the hiking?
It is good.
And everybody else is really tired.
It was hungry.
It was hungry.
And I need to go back.
Okay. We'll figure that out. Anyway,
And I did.
so we did the whole Goats Bluff trailer from, what is this place? Center Point
Trail.
Center Point to Goats Bluff, and then we did the Goats Bluff portion. We didn't, I don't know that we did all of it. We went to a certain point and then we decided that was as far as we wanted to go and turn around. But it was a good hike. It was pushing it a little bit with the kids, I'd say, especially the youngest. She walked probably 3/4 of it. He probably walked close to 4 miles.
Yeah.
Which is pretty good, and most of that was on the way back, which was uphill. So you can do it with kids, but the bluff, and all the trails fine till the bluff area, but the bluff area is a drop off. So, and there's not a lot of space, as you can see in the video, but you gotta be careful there. Mommy, Sarah really liked it.
I'm terrified of heights, so not.
Yeah, it made her a little bit nervous. Some of the people out there made me nervous because they're just walking around a little chaotic, but anyway, it was a good hike. I was glad to see it. It was a neat place. It's been on our list for a little while now of places we want to hike, so we got it done, and now we're gonna head back home. So see if we see anything else on the way home. On the way home, we were able to catch a quick glimpse of the elk in Boxley Valley. The spectators were thick on the sides of the road, so we didn't bother trying to stop. We were also able to stop off at one more overlook on the way home and enjoy the Ozark Mountains. It was a wonderful trip, and we had a great time. Just us with our family. Well, we have made it home. We had a fantastic little short trip. Some good back roads driving. Got to explore some new areas, kind of unexpectedly, since we couldn't camp where we thought we were going to camp, but it turned out really fun. And we got to camp out where nobody else was, so that's always kind of nice. And then we got a really good hike in. Looks like it was about 6, maybe 6.5 miles, which is a pretty good hike for us with the 4 kids. And then the Goats Bluff Trail, that's I'm gonna say I wouldn't recommend taking kids out there, especially young kids. If you're carrying them, it's gonna be fine. But if you're worried, if your kid doesn't listen very well and things, I mean, there's some dangerous spots right at the end anyway. The beginning of the trail is fine, but the end is not, and it's a pretty good hike too. I mean, our kids are pretty wore out, so. But we had a good trip, a lot of fun, beautiful weather. The colors are starting to turn up there. It's just, I love that area. We don't get to go up there very much, but it is beautiful. Love it. So thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this, give it a big thumbs up. Leave us any comments or questions. And let us know if you want us to do more stuff on some of the places we go as we're using the camper. But it pulled great too. That's the first time I've had it really through the mountains. We pulled it on pretty steep highway roads. We pulled it through some pretty rough back roads, dirt roads. Used the brakes on it, worked great. That was super nice, made it a lot more comfortable pulling and felt a lot safer. So anyway, a lot of fun. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.